Hi, what up, it's your man Vector the Viper, aka VEC. When you say Oshama, you say Onu. And I'm the personality of the week on Connect 360 Nigezie. Let's go.
Future looking like it's never no night. I can't lose competition, you'd have known right.
Vector is Ogumefu Alainwaj David, born on Lagos Island, last year area to be precise, in a barracks called McCarthy. And I attended Command Children's School, Bonnie Camp, then the Gabudu Grammar School, then Government College here, then Service College, then University of Lagos, then did service at Africa, Abakaliki, LYSC, and who am I again? I've won a couple of awards in New York, I've won in Nigeria, I've won. My first ever award was the most all-rounded student in the University of Lagos, Department of Philosophy, Faculty of Art. Growing up in the barracks it was different. It was pretty much a lot of kids that had a heavy dose of discipline background-wise. So there was no time for nonsense, no time for rubbish. Even when they were playing serious. Like if you were playing football, I remember when we were playing, football was so serious in barracks that if you come and they clear you, they call it packing, they pack you. And after you hit the floor, they say, I can no be food. Chow well. So like those type of things. For me, at some point, you have to, as a barrack boy, you have to fight your bully. That big kid that was always threatening your life, you have to fight the guy. So growing up was tough. But it was fun because I think we were part of like the first people to move into the barracks then, so it was still very fresh. Like sunflowers at the center, vegetation around the hall. Every block had its own thing. Block 3 had a beach sand thing. Block 4 had a granite thing. Block 2 and Block 1 was kind of like just regular sand. It was bad. As the incinerator was that right there. All those things not there again. Even if they don't enter level. But growing up there, it gave me a stronger sense of being a Nigerian because it's the barracks. There's no oversaturation of Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, ethnic, Ibibio, whatever tribe there is in Nigeria. It's just pretty much military people or forced people to be exact, living together. So I had friends from north, south, east, and west, and all other parts of Nigeria. So it was a great experience growing up in the barracks.
Believe the kingdom, shooting non-stop, bomb, see machine gun.
Expression. It's funny. Rap is just definitely rhythm and poetry. However, according to the individual. So for me, rap is how I choose to say what I want to say in my own way. Because after you go to school for a while, they start to ask you questions like in your own words, especially like in your words, especially in university. In your words, define, explain. They want to see what your understanding is. So if I've followed Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Ludacris, all these rappers, like many of them are kind of Bone Thugs and Harmony, Ice Cube, Mac 10, Craig Mack, all these guys, Puff Daddy with his own movement. If I've been able to do that, at a certain stage in my life, it becomes Vector in your own words and understanding define rap. So it is basically my own idea of rhythm and poetry as understood from history. Be it Rugged Man, be it Mode 9, be it Junior and Pretty, be it apparently Daddy Shoki was way hip-hop before it became Daddy Shoki dancehall. So yeah, rap for me is my own way of expressing rhythm and poetry. King Kong. I was in the studio with Licious Cracky. We're trying to work. We've been in the studio since like 10 p.m. So we made a couple, made this track, made a couple tracks already. But it wasn't sitting. Because, you know, like when you're in Nigeria, you also have to really, a wise man is a man who doesn't understand just himself, but he also understands himself and how to apply himself to his environment. So our environment has become excuse me, a very fast-tempoed environment. So myself and Lucius were brainstorming on how to merge that and apply ourselves to it. I mean, I've done it before. We're trying to see if we can continue on that streak. And I just told him like, yeah, what if we get down with the boom 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 boom, and he just looked at me like, yeah, jump down. Out of wood, well, I was very yes, I think, and when I was playing it, he now understood what I was saying. He now went, how you do? Looking like you cow head, you target, nice. That was how it happened in 30 minutes. That was how it happened. It was just me saying, I know people say, man, Victor, what were you guys doing in the studio? I mean, nothing. I just said, Lucius, what if we get somewhere and I just very evil kind of like, boom. Like in my head, I was saying exactly those warriors we had in the video. I was seeing those guys, like, and he played it. And I was like, hey, king of the world, no, you won't fight. What you looking like? You never know. Okay, let's go. And we made a track. Bros, at the end of the day, there's what your Bible call Bakamu. You have to Bakamu. There's nothing you can do. If what you have to do is to not do anything at that moment, then Bakamu with the fact that you can't do anything in that moment. But it doesn't mean you Bakamu forever. It means at that moment. It's at that moment. So, like I said on Where is Vector, like the plan never left. Sharon, you're my vows. You see the fans never left. Like, I fell down a little bit. Now I'm back with a fresh fight. Competition backing up down. See the reverse like it's it. Like I was Bakamuing. I was plotting for my return. And I knew that making a return would definitely not be to that music. It would be like, what's real? It had to be the basics of what they knew me for. Even though that whole period I had taken time out to process. I said, okay, so let us be a singer. Music is in your blood, so I might as well not be determined as a rapper alone. Why can't I be a singer? Because I was the lead tenorist in my mass choir. So I was mass choir. I was the lead, myself and Tolu. Why can't I bring that part of me back into the game? I played guitar small. Why can't I play small guitar on anything? Why can't I make acoustic music? So I saw that pause, gave me a lot of time to sit down and reflect, then reinvent. Hence, if you hear King Kong as hip-hop, it's different from whatever other hip-hop you've heard before. I bless God for that time of wait, because if I wasn't paused then, I would have gotten carried away, maybe, and not be able to reinvent myself. But because right now, I like the new sound, I like the new me.
That girl, she got it, she got it, she got it, she got it. That girl, she got it.
I went to Italy's studio, and Italy was a good vector, and Italy's couple things, and now played me some beats. I'm laughing because they were fresh, but they were hip hop beats. I like challenges. So I was playing different beats. I was like, dope. Like I was spitting bars, so I liked it, but I wanted something. Okay, I knew at that moment that I needed something different from whatever else I've been doing all my life. So when he plays, he says, let's this one I just percussion, I just make a play, I never even finish. I just played it. That was it. And I'd had that hook before. Sniper La Vista, the first stack. Like I did that in the studio, I produced something, I put the hook on it, I was like, oh yeah, let's do the jam. I was to give Sniper, but we now went to Hammer Money now forgot music. Sniper, you don't become hit. So that was what it was. And I told him, guy, I want natural sound. I don't want plenty, I want small guitar. You see the beat just went boom, it just slurs. Boom. Hey, that's all. And We made it. It's actually on the A7 mixtape as a bonus track. Shout out to Tiana Styling. She had heard the song way before we shot the video. So she had always said that to Joe. I like this video, and I said, oh yeah, let's do this now, because I believe in giving chance to gifted people. Great rhythm and poetry. That's the funny thing. If you can put good clothes together, you might as well write a good song. Because that's verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, and combination of everything is a properly mixed and mastered track. So I was like, madam, of course, I was coming back from hiatus and there was no big money to go 3 million videos. So she kind of like, she also supported, which I appreciate her for. And I wanted the Hausa Fulani attire dancers. I wanted us to actually make it into like modern hip-hop things, but we didn't have time. We want to make urban wears out of those things. But we shot at her Tiana Styling Empire that's in Lekki. And shout out to her, she put 110, even though, you know, Mama T, crazy. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate it.
From K2 to Lagos Island, down to Festac, Bobo Shining, Lafiaji, Ibelanwa.
How do I tell you? I expect you to be greater than me. I can't even tell you what I did. I just did it. I didn't plan it. There was no manual. I didn't read it somewhere that says you have to be a dope rapper, you have to become vector developer or become respected. If you're looking up to me, I appreciate that, but I would appreciate it more if you look higher. I'm 6'4", 6'7", you know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. Because that's the only way you can reach me and surpass me. I'd like for people to surpass me, because it doesn't make sense. There is me in my form right now and the height you can reach. And you're supposed to be more exposed, because what I grew right now, entertainment in the whole, everything has gone global. So what I know shouldn't be the height of what you can know, you can learn more. Just like I have surpassed people I probably saw at the top. I maybe not look up to them, but I saw them at the top. I feel I have surpassed there, and I think that's not even enough. I'm trying to go way beyond there. I expect you to go way beyond here. When you see me out there, don't approach me and tell me, boss, I'm not coming at they are colleagues. I'm just fortunate and lucky to walk up to me and just, if you have time, let's vibe. You're a rapper, I'm a rapper. That's it. If I rap better than you, go back and do hard work and come back and be better. That's it. And God bless you. Always pray and stay dedicated and focused.
Yo, that girl, she got it. Well, if you ganga, she will my dick, but looking ganga, she got it.
So it'll be at Vector Viper, that's VECTORTHAVIPER, both on Instagram and Twitter.
I got it, you want it, it's whatever you want and I'm on it, it's whatever you want and I'm on it, it's whatever you want and I'm on it.
Hi, what up, peeps? It's your man Vector the Viper, aka VEC. I'm personality of the strong and not the weak, and just so you know, this right here is the personality of the week on Nigezie 360. So